Howdy folks, welcome back to Pokemon Crystal. So, we're about to save the director. You came to rescue me? Yes, I did. We saved the director. Is that what you were expecting? Wrong, I'm an imposter. Oh, fuck. Okay, so we gotta beat this imposter's ass before he'll tell us where the real director is. That's crazy. That's like the one thing I've seen Team Rocket do well. They had an imposter pretend to be the director of the radio tower. Also, this guy's pretty fucking tough. Actually, probably should have went and healed again, because, yeah, my moves aren't really that great. I'm at a Mud Slap. I got 7 Surfs left. Which, if Wooper were evolved, would be more than enough to take out most of his Pokemon. But, since Wooper's not an evolved Pokemon yet, it's not. Hey, I'm just happy it's not blowing it. Motherfucker, every damn time I say something. I hate self-destruct so much. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, I guess Chikorita. Even though that's actually not a good move on my part, since they're all poison type. Seriously, he has a team of, I think it's all coughing, and I think he has a wheezing. They're all about the same level, and I bet you they all know how to self-destruct. And because I believe there are 6 of them, go figure, that's a game over right there if you can't take at least one of them out without being blown up. And I've actually confirmed, I wasn't sure before, but no, Poison is actually special attack based in Gens 1, 2, and 3. I actually went ahead and looked it up because I was curious. No, it is indeed special based, so Reflect isn't going to help me at all here. Well, it'll help with self-destruct, but... and I guess Tackle. But as you can see, it doesn't matter when friggin' Sludge will take you out. Really, I'm in a really bad spot, guys. Watch, I bet you a self-destruct will take out Lantern. On the upside, Lantern's actually one of the tougher Pokemon I have right now because it's evolved, but... yeah, this is just not looking good. I'm going to warn you guys, this is going to be actually a rather boring part for the most part, because... well, it just is. I'm not going to spoil it for any of you in case you're curious, but I'm just warning you, not a lot's going to be happening here in Part 32. Luckily, with Rain Dance, Surf is even stronger than before, and so that's helping a lot. Hopefully, I can start one-shotting these things like that. Rain Dance is glorious. Seriously, fucking get it. So easy to get and so worth it. See, now I'm doubtful that it'll one-shot the Weezing here. Yeah, see. But oh well, there's worse things than having to use 2 Surfs for one Pokemon. Hey, I'm just happy none of them are self-destructing. Even if every single one of his Pokemon self-destruct now, I'll still get off without getting a game over. Well, not game over, but without losing. There really isn't a game over in Pokemon. The only real downside about Rain Dance is that in the longer battles, you're gonna find yourself having to reuse it a fair amount. They kind of help with this in Gen 4 and onwards. They have special hold items that make it to where Rain Dance, Sunny Day, Sandstorm, although there are Pokemon that generate a permanent Sandstorm effect. Same with Hail. There's a Pokemon that generates a permanent Hail effect. But, you know, my point is, they have these special hold items that make it to where Rain Dance will last for, I think, 8 turns instead of just 5. Believe it or not, those 3 turns really do make a huge difference. It's rare in Gen 4 or 5 where I find I have to use more than one of the weather moves per battle. But anyway, enough about that. We stashed the real director in the underground warehouse. It's at the far end of the underground. I don't understand this. Why did he give us the key? If he held on to the key, we wouldn't be able to go and save the director. Why did he give us the key? Anyway, we jump cut to where the underground is. Yeah, it's the underground tunnel place with the haircut people and these trainers that we already battled. You head over to the right here, and oh my gosh, there's a door! Oh, I also switched out a couple of members of my team, I think, and I fully healed. Because why the fuck wouldn't I? Anyway, though, guys, you may want to start saving, because... yeah. Hold it! I saw you, so I tailed you. I don't need you underfoot while I take care of Team Rocket. Wait a second. You beat me before, didn't you? Like 3 times, pal. I beat you like 3 times. Fuck, was it more than that? It might have been 4. I don't know, I'm losing track. We beat up this guy so fucking much. He's actually a shitload tougher this time around, though. No, I'm not kidding. He really is. He's a lot tougher than he was the last time we battled him. I'm trying to get the special defense set up for Wooper here. The problem is that until it evolves into a Quagsire, its defenses and its offenses, they're really not that good. But it really does help to keep him in this form for so long. For as long as I am, because I get access to, like, the best attack that he can learn, like, 20 levels earlier, and I wanted that attack as soon as I could. And yeah, 2 wing attacks almost knocked out Wooper. It's not looking good for Wooper, is it? Because Wooper's so close to leveling up, I decided to switch out with someone, because... again, I really want him to get there. He's actually really fucking close to getting that attack, but yeah. And yeah, this Golbat's even faster than Furret. Furret's been faster than, like, everything we've been up against so far. So that actually surprised me. I was like, oh, it's faster than Furret. Because I was kind of hoping I could push my luck like I did with Chuck and get the flinch lock going. Furret and Headbutt are... Furret's a really good Pokemon to have hold the King's Rock, which increases the chances of you making a Pokemon flinch. So it makes it easier to get that flinch lock going. And because Furret is so fast, this makes it, you know, that much easier to get the person locked to where they can't do anything. So that's actually a decent strategy. The King's Rock, really easy to get. In fact, you get it in the same place you get Rain Dance. I'm not going to say you'd have to get Headbutt, because you don't, but it's really easy to find, and you should get it as soon as you can, because, yeah, it's going to be so helpful. And yeah. His Golbat was actually one of the worst Pokemon he has, believe it or not, so don't worry, it's going to be a little bit easier from here on. I'm just saying, though. Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom. No, I'm just saying, though, that, he is a lot tougher than he was before. Make sure you're prepared. Potions. Potions. You're going to want potions. Make sure you heal. Save. You know, the typical stuff when taking on tough battles. I'm really lucky that Chinchou evolved last time. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't be able to be doing as good as I have been. I don't believe Haunter's actually that rough of one, but yeah, in fact, I'm pretty sure it's not. Seriously, his Golbat might be his second toughest Pokemon. The problem with Haunter is the same thing I've described for like all the Ghost Pokemon in this game. And that's the whole curse thing. We only really have to take out half of Haunter's HP because it's going to curse itself. Anyway, I should stop talking about that. This is Sneasel. This is one of the new Pokemon. This is a Dark/Ice type. And it's actually really fast and hits really fucking hard. It has a 4 times weakness to fighting, though, so there you go with that. Fighting is the way to take out Sneasel. But yeah, Sneasel's probably second or third toughest Pokemon he has. Luckily, I managed to paralyze it and whatnot, which helps tremendously, because now it doesn't matter how fast it is. I'm always going to be faster. And yeah, I'm not sure why I chose Chikorita. Chikorita is not really the best choice to take on a Sneasel. And I don't know why I used Reflect. Sneasel's Feint Attack is a Dark Attack, which is a special attack. As fucked up as that is. I know, not one Dark Attack in Gen 2 or 3 actually looks like it should be special based. I know, they fucked it up. I don't know what to tell you guys. They fucked up, that's all I can say. Any of those, Sneasel, not too bad. I think Golbat's his second worst, to be honest. But now we get to Quilava, which is definitely his toughest. And holy shit, does it give me a run for my money. Now, this order will, of course, change depending on what starter you pick. For example, say you pick Quilava. He'll have a Croconaw, which isn't nearly as bad as Quilava is in this situation. Or let's say you pick Totodile. He'll have he'll have a Bayleaf, which, again, not nearly as bad as this. In fact, Bayleaf is probably the easiest one because you can have Ice Punch, and you'll probably have Feraligatr by now. Even if you don't have Croconaw, use Ice Punch. Bam! Super effective. Bayleaf is down. I actually love Chikorita, and Bayleaf's okay, and I like Meganium, but I'm just saying, this game, they stack the deck so heavily against Grass-type in this. I'm not going to say it's impossible, because it's definitely not. After all, you've been seeing me. I've been kicking decent ass with Chikorita. I'm just saying that it's a lot harder. And that goes for your rival as well. If he picks Chikorita, you'll be able to take it out no problem. But yeah, I noticed that I have a 4 times strength against Flame Wheel, don't I? Or maybe it's only 2. It doesn't matter. So I tried using Amnesia to get the tanking thing going. It didn't work. So yeah, I'm actually in a really bad spot, if you haven't noticed. I only have Teddiursa and a Pinsir left with me. This wouldn't be so bad if I had kept Gyarados in my team, the red Gyarados, but I feel like that would be kind of cheating because red Gyarados, the Gyarados is only going to be used as an HM servant. I am not using Gyarados in this playthrough. Not for battle. I love Gyarados, though I hate red Gyarados. I really do. Red Gyarados looks awful. But I do love... Excuse me. I do love Gyarados, but it's level 30 and whatnot, and that's pretty high level for an HM servant, and it's probably stronger than anything I have in my team right now. So yeah, I feel like it'd be kind of cheating. So that's why I opted to put Pinsir back in. Luckily, Attract. Again, I've been saying this ever since we got it. It is fucking glorious if you know how to use it. Because the game likes to throw out so many more male Pokemon than female, you want to teach it to a female Pokemon. I knew, though, we defeated somebody. Will we ever know what his name is? You lost because I'm the Pink Panther, buddy. I don't understand. Is what that Lance guy said true? That I don't treat Pokemon properly? Love, trust. Are they really what I lack? Are they keeping me from winning? I just don't understand. But it's not going to end here. Not now. Not because of this. I won't give up my dream of becoming the world's best Pokemon trainer. Dude, I feel so bad for him, too, because he's never going to be the best. Anyway, I figured we could squeeze in another battle or two before we call it quits for this part. So, especially when there's only one Pokemon. I know, I warned you guys at the start of this. Not a whole lot's happening in this part. I don't know what to say. It's because we had 2 really tough battles, like, back-to-back. Anyway, are you all as tired of Rattata as I am? Seriously, by this point, that Rattata was what, level 27, 28? We really shouldn't be seeing Rattata anymore. They really shouldn't have made it Rattata. It should have been Raticate or something. I'm so tired of seeing Rattata in this game. I'm just saying, this is my favorite Pokemon game, but it has problems. I'm not gonna lie. All of them do. All the Pokemon games do have their problems. But yeah, I'm just so tired of Rattata at this point. Anyway, let's take on this grunt now. Muck! We already battled a Muck. This is pretty much the same thing. Ground is the way to go, though. Lowering Muck's accuracy is like the best strategy I can kick out with my current team. Well, other than, you know, Rain Dance and Surf. That's like the hardest hitting thing I have going for me right now. But, ignoring that, Mud Slap. Super effective damage, lower the accuracy of Muck, which is a very physical-based Pokemon. That's really the way to go. Clearly, because it's still hitting me, even though I've hit it, what, 4 times? Anyway, when you feel like you've lowered his accuracy enough, I recommend switching over to a harder hitting move. I know, it's sad that I'm using Mud Slap this far into the game, but what can I say? The move I'm waiting for, it's actually very close. In fact, I think it might be next level that Wooper learns it. I know it's coming up, though. I know for sure that it is coming up. Oh god, not another one. I'm so tired of Rattata. They shouldn't be Rattatas anymore. They should be throwing Raticates at us or something. I'm just saying, Rattatat's a first form Pokemon. It's one of the first Pokemon you're ever going to run into. Why are we still fighting Rattatats? Why didn't they make it something else? Like, make it... again, just make it Raticate at least, and I'd be happy, because that's a much tougher Pokemon. Would these battles be a lot tougher? Probably. I'd have more to talk about, though. Coughing! I love coughing. You know, I don't know if I've actually mentioned this. Back when I first ever saw the Pokemon anime/cartoon, I saw it. It was like right after I got Pokemon Red, and I actually hadn't seen coughing yet in Pokemon Red. I first saw coughing on the Pokemon anime/cartoon, whatever you want to call it. I thought his name was Puffing, the way he says it. I thought it was Puffing. I don't know what I was smoking at the time, because James clearly says coughing. In fact, there's actually one... I actually think it was the episode where James has this really over-the-top way of saying it in this episode. He goes... It's something like, go, coughing, sludge attack now. I don't know. He says it really weird. I love it. Always brings a smile on my face. Anyway, we'll continue on with the radio tower shenanigans in part 33. See you guys then.